Hello and welcome out to another Insights. I hesitate to say another because it feels like it's been forever. It kind of has. But I thought this was appropriate too. I saw this. This is perfect because last Monday night, as you saw, I got the big guys out on Monday as scheduled. I finally felt like I was on track, like I was going to get everything done as scheduled in the week. And Monday night, I started to feel achy, and by Tuesday morning, I was not doing well. Basically, got the flu, and I am going to be fighting this cough. We're 10 days later. Um, I started to feel better on Friday a little bit. Saturday, I was probably 30 to 40%. Sunday, I was mostly better. I'd say I was probably 60 or 70% on Sunday. I still don't feel 100%, 100%. So um, it was nasty, and it's been. I've always been pretty open and honest here. It's been a crazy week and a half. Um, it was already going to be a crazy week, and then to get the flu on top of it made it even worse. Um, because Monday night, um, now let me just go backwards here. This is going to take me a minute, so bear with me. Um, a week ago Saturday, I proposed to my girlfriend. I know some people say you should tell us, but I did that. And Monday we'd been sitting with a pastor at our church and doing some premarital counseling. We talked about it quite extensively about doing it. And so Monday night we had a meeting with him, which we had for several Monday nights. Um, so it wasn't unusual, but we were engaged at that point. So we talked about it. Said, you know what? There's no sense in waiting. Let's just get it done. And he did some checking and this and that, and found out that Saturday night was open. So it's like, okay, we're going to go from engaged to married in a week. Perfect, no big deal. And then of course Monday night after we leave there, a few hours later I get sick, and then the new wife gets sick Wednesday. She comes down with it. Thursday, um, we were basically trying to do things, and we ended up spending all day laying around. Most of it, and there's that cough coming up, but most of the day Thursday was spent all but about 2 or 3 hours was spent sleeping in bed. Friday I was back up and about and okay, but the new wife was not. So Saturday we're supposed to be getting married, right? She still feels terrible. We find out her daughter is sick with the same thing, so she's out of it. So we get them Friday, and then I have my two kids. So we've got all three of our kids. She's two of them are sick. I'm still kind of sick. My kids are healthy. Um, so Saturday we're supposed to get married, and we had another big event Saturday morning we were supposed to do, but figured we may not make that. Um, so Saturday morning, my phone rings at 8:08. It's my mom. What the heck's she calling, especially this early for? She knows I got the kids and they're sleeping, and turns out my grandma's not doing well. And when I say not doing well, she's basically dying. She's 93, so she was having all kinds of issues. And so now we're trying to jockey around this. Not feeling well. We have to get ready for a wedding. We've got all this stuff going on. And now I got to try to figure out how am I going to go down to see my grandma, because you never know when she's going to go. She could go at any minute. She could last for 2 weeks. She could trick us like she did 2.5 years ago. 2.5 years ago, she went in. She had a blood clot in her leg. She had colon cancer, and we thought it was the end. We all went to say our goodbyes, and then she decided to try the cancer or the surgery. So they went and got the blood clot out. Couple days later, they went and took the colon cancer out, and 2 weeks later, she's at home. And 2 months later, she's back in her car driving and back to normal life. So she even joked. So anyway, long story short, getting back to the marriage thing. So Saturday, we ended up going, struggling through the sickness and stuff, and just doing it. We got married at 5 o'clock. We're out of there by 5:30. My new wife didn't even feel good enough to go to dinner, so we ended up canceling a reservation for the restaurant and just went home and rest, because I was going to get up at 5:30 in the morning, drive home to grandma, take my kids. So that's what we ended up doing. So I got up 5:30, left about a little bit after 6, drove the 5.5 hours to see my grandma. We spent a few hours there and visiting with her and talking and um, just enjoying our last chances with her. So we said goodbye and headed home, and so all in one day we did, I don't know, about 800 miles. It's about almost 400 miles each way. And so yeah, so that was my honeymoon. Is driving with just my kids down, leave my wife and her daughter sick as dogs at home in bed all day. So it wasn't. It's not exactly ideal. In fact, today's the first day. My wife has a job. She works. Today's the first day she's gone back, and she went in, I don't know, like 11:30 today. So it's basically half a day. So needless to say, it's been a chaotic week and a half, and I'm gonna try. I got the big guys ready. I just don't know if I can get through one without coughing my lungs up. So as you can tell, I'm struggling right now. So I'm going to try. I'm going to get through this. Going to get through the market update real quick, and I'm going to try to get a big guys done if I can pull it off without, like I said, coughing up a lung. So anyway, so there's what's been happening in my life the last week and a half. It's been crazy, and now we're scrambling, trying to find a new place to live, somewhere to move, because that house is it's not going to work for all of the kids and stuff the way it's set up. So we've got to find something new, something different. So in the next month or two, I'll be moving as well. So it's crazy. It's crazy life. It's been hectic and chaotic, but you know what? Sometimes I like it that way. So I'm a little ADD, so I keep busy, keep moving, and keeping things going. So I like that. And always something fun and exciting to do. So anyway, so yeah, this little cartoon here I thought was perfect for everything that's been happening. So, but with that being said, I'm trying to hold these coughs back. Look at the economic events coming up this next week. Man, I am sorry. It's just, and it's funny because the cough I thought was mostly gone. It's kind of like been lingering for weeks now, but now this flu, it certainly hasn't helped. And I haven't felt this terrible. I haven't spent a day in bed in I don't know how many years. I haven't had a flu like this. It's been probably a decade. It just knocked me on my back. I mean, sore and achy, and my back hurt, and can't get comfortable, and no fun. So hopefully, wherever you guys are at, hopefully you're not getting an initial jobless claims, obviously. Yeah, well, unemployment, payroll data, unemployment rate stuff on Friday. That's the big stuff. That's the big stuff coming out. So looking at the markets, and it was up a little bit today. Big day yesterday. We've gone from bearish to basically neutral because we don't have a low or high yet, really. I mean, all we've got is a big bounce. We've got kind of a V bottom. You don't have much of a pullback. So you could maybe call this, yeah, that's a stretch to call that. It's the 1 day pullback as well, 1.5 days. So we made a new high, but I don't consider this bullish yet either. So if it breaks above 2,000, that's a different ballgame. So we'll see what happens. NASDAQ, just going to poke through these real quick. There's not much spectacular to go off of, really. I mean, even the Russell looks kind of sideways. Yeah, we broke out to a new high yesterday. We don't have today's data, but again, we got kind of a V-bottom type. A lot of times those don't necessarily last without some type of pullback or sideways move. So very, very light volume on the rally. So still moderately bearish. So we'll see. It's hard to tell. And the VIX, of course, dropped off a little bit. They were still on a weekly. Just notice that they were sitting right around that 17 level. So I've been dropping off here the last few weeks, calming down. So we will see. We will see what happens. It's really a mixed bag right now. I don't feel like there's any real direction, so which makes it hard to pull trades when you don't have a bullish or bearish outlook on the overall market and you feel more neutralized than anything. So it's hard to pick directions, but we have to get stock specific and trade each one. And I think short-term 1 to 3 day trades right now are probably going to be the ticket. I mean, get in, get out, take the money that's there and run. So that's what I see. So hope y'all have a great day, and feels good to be back, with the exception of the cough. That doesn't feel good, but it feels good to be back and get things kicking again. So y'all have a great day. We'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.